So sorry, I didn't realize I had hit my maximum time limit, so hopefully I kind of pick up where I left off. I was kind of at the synchronous features, and like I said, I watched it modeled face-to-face, and it was kind of a different spin-off than what I was thinking when I thought of synchronous, because I was thinking more of the online aspect of teacher and student being on together. So it was really unique to kind of see it where it's in a face-to-face classroom where the teacher's there giving the lesson, the students are there watching both in person but also on their screen and answering on their screen in real life time, which also helps with that providing instant feedback and knowing how to separate students into groups furthermore to differentiate further in their instruction. And as we get into the collaborative outcomes and social presence, they're very similar to Spiral in the way they allow for different things. Definitely shared resources, as you can see, can basically create a little flow chart of what you want students to kind of go through and touch with and play with. Students are also able to share things, whether it be to just the teacher as for their answers, or they're able to share things to the group as well and almost add to the flow chart. So in a project-based environment, like I mentioned for the outreach and authentic learning experience, students can be working together but on their obviously separate iPads, and they could be adding things to the flow chart for their fellow group members to kind of look at and see in order to create their culminating project. Community cohesion, definitely when you look at the project-based learning, it allows for that community aspect to come through a lot more. Instructor involvement really depends on how you use it. I mean, you can use it synchronously where you would have a lot more instructor involvement with it, or asynchronous where you might have a little bit less involvement for the instructor. More so in the sense of working with the students and not just posting things for the students to be completing at the time. Interaction intensity, again, really depends on how you use it, but I did like how they used it in the classroom because all students were able to interact. And the fact that you can turn on chat boxes and kind of lock screens from being drawn on at that moment really kind of creates that interaction and intensifies it because students are more involved in the lesson versus chatting it up with their neighbor next to them. And just having that knowledge and experience, you are able to differentiate since you're able to give that instant feedback and you're able to see answers to questions almost immediately and how much students are participating within it and able to catch those misconceptions before they get to a point where it's really hard to tell that they have one. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I look forward to hearing about all your collaborative tools as well.